We all want to be wealthy, right? But what does that actually mean? A lot of us, myself included, have spent years chasing financial success, thinking that's the ultimate goal. But then I came across this idea from Sahil Bloom. There are actually 5 types of wealth, and if you're not paying attention to all of them, you could end up rich in one area but completely broke in another. Listening to this audiobook really made me step back and think, am I actually wealthy in a way that matters? Or have I been so focused on making money that I've neglected other areas of my life? So in this video, I'm going to break down these 5 types of wealth, share the biggest takeaways from Sahil's book, and most importantly, show you how I'm applying them in my own life as a real estate investor, entrepreneur, husband, and dad. Let's start with time wealth, because this one hit me the hardest. Time is the one resource you can never get back. You can always make more money, but you can't create more time. And yet, so many of us live as if we have an unlimited supply. Before listening to Sahil Bloom's take on this, I used to think that being busy meant I was productive. I'd pack my days full of meetings, calls, and work, thinking I was getting ahead. But the truth is, being busy isn't the same as being in control of your time. Sahil talks about 3 key components of time wealth: awareness, attention, and control. Awareness is about recognizing how you actually spend your time. Have you ever sat down and tracked your day, like hour by hour? It's shocking how much time we waste on things that don't matter. Scrolling, overcommitting, saying yes to things that don't align with our goals. Then there's attention. Where is your focus actually going? If you're constantly distracted, switching from task to task, you're not really in control of your time. And finally, control. This is the game changer. It's about designing your life so you get to decide how you spend your days, rather than being at the mercy of obligations, emails, and other people's demands. So, how am I applying this? First, I'm auditing my schedule and cutting out anything that doesn't align with my biggest goals. I'm also delegating more, using virtual assistants, automating my tasks in my real estate business, and outsourcing things I don't need to do personally. And most importantly, I'm protecting my time with my family. I don't want to wake up one day and realize I spent years building a business but missed my kids growing up. The second type of wealth is social wealth, your relationships, your community, and your network. And this one is huge because at the end of the day, what's the point of having success if you don't have people to share it with? Sahil breaks social wealth into 3 layers. First, there's depth, your closest family and friend, the people who truly know you. Then there's breadth, your broader community, the people you interact with regularly, like colleagues or acquaintances. And finally, there's earned status, the reputation and credibility you build over time. For me, I realized I've spent so much time growing my real estate business that I wasn't putting as much effort into maintaining close friendships. So now I'm making a point to have regular check-ins with my friends, making time for family, and being intentional about growing my network, not just for business, but for meaningful connections. One practical thing I've been doing is hosting monthly investor meetups called Honolulu Multifamily and More. Instead of just networking at big conferences, I want to create a space where I can generally connect with people, exchange ideas, and build long-term relationships. Because, as the saying goes, your network is your net worth. Now, let's talk about mental wealth. This is all about peace of mind, clarity, and continuous learning. And honestly, I think this might be the most underrated type of wealth. Think about it. What good is money if you're constantly stressed, overwhelmed, or feeling like you're never doing enough? Sahil talks about the importance of purpose, growth, and space. Purpose is about knowing why you're doing what you're doing. Growth is about constantly learning and improving. And space, this one really got me, is about creating margin in your life to reflect, recharge, and just think. I realized I was always consuming podcasts, social media, business books, but I wasn't spending enough time just processing. So now I've started setting digital boundaries. No mindless scrolling before bed. Physical wealth is simple. If you don't have your health, nothing else matters. You can have all the money in the world, but if you're constantly tired, stressed, or dealing with preventable health issues, are you really winning? Sahil talks about the 3 pillars of physical wealth: movement, nutrition, and recovery. Movement is about staying active in a way that works for you. Nutrition is about fueling your body with the right foods, and recovery is about making rest just as much a priority as work. For me, that means making exercise a daily habit, even if it just means 30 minutes. It means actually paying attention to what I eat instead of grabbing whatever is convenient. And it means prioritizing sleep, because burning out doesn't serve anyone. And finally, financial wealth, the one we all chase. But here's what I've realized. Money alone doesn't make you wealthy. It's what you do with it that matters. I'm focusing on building assets that generate passive income, real estate, equity indexed universal life policies, and other investments that let my money work for me. I'm also redefining what enough looks like. Because real wealth isn't just about having more, it's about having enough to live life on your own terms. So, after learning about the 5 types of wealth, I'm making changes. Because real success isn't just about money, it's about having a balanced, fulfilling life. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these 5 types of wealth do you feel richest in? And which one do you need to work on? Drop a comment below and let's talk about it. If this video helped you, hit that like button, subscribe, and let's keep building real wealth together. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.